stringing me along. Then you came and you cut me loose, a solo singing on my own. Now I can't find the key without you. And now your song is on repeat, and I'm dancing on to your heartbeat. And when you're gone, I feel incomplete. So if you want the truth, I just wanna be part of this symphony. We hold me tight and I'll let go. Symphony, like a love song on the radio. We hold me tight and I'll let go. I'm sorry if it's all too much. Every day you're here, I'm healing, and I was running out of luck. I never thought I'd find this feeling, 'cause I've been hearing symphonies. Before all I heard was silence, a rhapsody for you and me. And every melody is timeless. And now your song is on repeat, and I'm dancing on to your heartbeat. And when you're gone, I feel incomplete. So if you want the truth, I just wanna be part of your symphony. We hold me tight and I'll let go. Symphony, like a love song on the radio. Symphony, yeah. We hold me tight and I'll let go. Symphony, like a love song on the radio.
Will you hold me tight and not let go?
I just wanna be part of your symphony. We hold me tight and I'll let go. I live my day as if it was the last. Live my day as if there was no past. Doing it all night, all summer. Doing it the way I wanna. Yeah, I'ma dance my heart out till the dawn, but I won't be done when morning comes. Doing it all night, all summer. Gonna spend it like no other. It was a crush, but I couldn't get enough. It was a rush, but I gave it up. It was a crush. Now I might have wouldn't said too much, but that's all it was. So I gave it up. I live my day as if it was the last. Live my day as if there was no past. Doing it all night, all summer. Doing it the way I wanna. Yeah, I'ma dance my heart out till the dawn, but I won't be done when morning comes. Doing it all night, all summer. Gonna spend it like no other. It was a crush. I kept saying I'ma stay in touch, but that thing went bust. So I gave it up. Ooh, well, no tricks, no bluff. I'm just better off without them cuffs. Yeah, the sun won't set on I wanna, yeah, I'ma dance my heart out till the dawn. But I won't be done when morning comes. Doing it all night, all summer. Gonna spend it like no other. I found another crush. The lush life's giving me a rush. Had one chance to make me blush. Second time is one too late. Now I found another crush. The lush life's giving me a rush. Had one chance to make me blush. Second time is one too late.
And hello world, Suria here, and welcome yet to our Shine TV season number 2, episode 4. And Shine is all about self-love, positivity, personal development, and growing yourself, turning your mess to message and breakdown to breakthroughs. And in this season, we are focused on positive parenting, everything about helping you parents with the complexities of raising kids and teens without raising your stress level. And while you are watching this, make sure that you give us the hearts and the likes and the shares, and also comment below, because there's something special happening today. If you hearts, likes, comment, share it out, you have a chance to win a dining voucher with our favorite dining outlet, cafes and restaurant. And make sure you hit the hearts, thumbs up, and share it out. Spread the love around. And we'd like also to thank our sponsor, Genius IQ Positive Parenting, for helping raise kids and teens, smarter kids, smarter teens, more confident, healthier, and also happier kids and teens. So you want to make sure you stay tuned, because today is a very special treat. We are going to have a superstar mommy. Yes, you possibly have seen her in our national television shows. Yes, a superstar, an award-winning superstar mommy. So make sure you stay tuned on Shine TV. Our guest today is an award-winning Malay actress and TV presenter who stars many leading roles in our local channel Suria and Channel 5. She's also a well-known entrepreneur and heads her own online clothing boutique. She has an amazing online presence and has been entertaining us with her IG stories and her incredible journey as a mother and a career woman. And we're back on Shine TV. Make sure you hit the hearts, everyone. Like, thumbs up, and share, because you get a chance to win our dining voucher from our favorite cafes and restaurants. And are you excited? Yes, I am. I'm actually very nervous today because we have a superstar mommy. Okay, so you have probably seen her in a lot of our national television shows, you know. So she is an award-winning Malay actress. Like I said, you've probably seen her in a lot of the leading shows on Suria TV and also Channel 5. Not only that, she is also a celebrated entrepreneur who owns her own line of online shopping boutique, right? And she is very, very famous. If you've been following her on her IG, always entertaining us on her IG stories, and she brings about an incredible journey as a career woman, as a mother, and a selected superstar. And with me today, bring out the hearts and the likes, everyone, to Nurul Aini. Yay! Hearts, everyone. Hearts, everyone. Famous Nurul Aini. Okay, so I have been really following your journey a lot. Okay, and congratulations for your amazing career at the peak of a career, and also the peak of the tummy there.
I wanted to hide it, but now okay lah.
So we like this is all about positive parenting that we're bringing out to our Shine TV audience. And then I have been following you because one of the key things I love about you is your positive parenting that you brought out in your IG stories and all that. But first and foremost, I want to ask that popping up, right? Is that planned?
Actually, yes, this is planned.
Oh, it is.
Yeah. I've been wanting a third baby for the longest time. I didn't want to. I thought 2 is already enough.
All right.
But then as they grow up, macam dah tak cute sangat. So I thought I need another one.
Okay.
And then I didn't have time. I didn't have time to actually get pregnant because I've been getting projects non-stop.
Right.
So I don't. There isn't any. I don't have a few months of being able to get pregnant and going through pregnancy.
Right.
So I keep delaying it.
Right.
Until I've reached my age macam dah tak muda kan.
Wow.
Yeah, so that's when I told my husband, you know what, whatever it is, we just need to go and make a baby.
Make a baby. So you're gonna make a baby.
There's this time in between
Right.
now that I have. So that's why we decided to go for it.
You are in your peak of your career right now. Right, I see you everywhere in the IG, on TV, and all that, and you choose this time also to have the pregnancy. And I'm sure I heard that this pregnancy also has not been easy on you.
Yeah.
Right. And how do you actually cope with all of that? Like with the morning sickness, and then your career, and the 2 kids in the tow, and this pregnancy. How do you manage that?
I think it's very important to have good support.
Okay.
Yeah. Family support, especially.
Okay.
This pregnancy has been really, really challenging from the start until now. I'm already at 5 months pregnant, and it's still very, very challenging for me. And I still have my 2 kids. Right. But of course, my 2 kids, they are much bigger now. They can play by themselves and everything. But I'm just really, really weak. I'm not like I was 7 years ago when I was pregnant with my daughter, my second child. Right. And I have to get support from family members. My husband, especially, he's very, very supportive. And he knows when I'm like really perangai and like I'm vomiting and everything. He knows not to disturb me. He knows when to leave me alone, you know. So at the end of the day, it's really support. I don't think I'm able to do this by myself.
And I'm sure you would need that support also from your employer. Right, because like you would be offset, vomiting. Do you have that? Do you have that?
Yes. I actually have an interesting story.
Okay.
So I found out that I'm pregnant in the middle of filming for my drama Lion Moms.
Okay.
And the challenge was 1, to hide my tummy. Number 2 was I keep vomiting. And when I say keep vomiting, it's like in the middle of shoot, camera is on us, and I'm doing like a
like
short,
this.
conversation, and then I go like. And then I have to run to the toilet and vomit. And then everybody, the crew, everybody has to wait for me. So I go and vomit, right? And then when you vomit, you will feel your makeup smudge and everything. So I got to go touch up, and I come back and be happy again.
Wow.
So that was so challenging. And I really have to thank the crew, the director, everybody, the production team. They've been really, really nice and really super patient with me.
Wow.
Yeah, that was really challenging.
I cannot imagine. I cannot imagine how you go through that, because I remembered my first pregnancy, right? Like I told myself in my first pregnancy, I said I will never get pregnant again. Not because of, it's the child labor I can handle. I can handle child labor, but the morning sickness, that being sick, that feeling of being sick, that really made me feel like I will never get pregnant again.
That's what we all say. And then we go and have 6 kids.
Okay. Always, all the time. So that is like a commitment. I hear about you a lot. Okay, it's all good. That one thing I've heard about when we hear Nurul, Nurul, she's professional. Like a professional in your career. So I get that. Like that's commitment right there. Like in the middle of doing that, and then you got to go puke, you don't say like, okay, let me get over with this pregnancy, you know, after I deliver, then I come back on set, you know. That's true commitment. So for that, that's really amazing. And the challenges that you mentioned, like as your career builds up, and how do you actually manage your time with those little ones right now, like at home? Like how do you manage those that time with them?
I really believe in quality instead of quantity.
Right.
I might be so busy with shoots and filming and my social media jobs that I don't have time for my children, but I have to sacrifice something, which is my rest. So there was one period of time when I'm working every single day for 21 days straight, 14 hours every day.
Wow.
Yes. So,
this was while you were pregnant?
No, this was last year.
Last year,
I was shooting Lion Moms as well. So I was shooting every single day. I barely have time for my kids. So that few hours that I have with them is really precious.
Right.
So sometimes when I can report slightly later for my shoot, right?
Okay.
I will actually wake up at 6 a.m. and then just make sure I'm there for the kids before they leave for school.
Right.
And have breakfast with them. And then just talk about as many things as we can. You know,
Right.
and whenever I have the time, I will make sure that it's quantity time that I spend with them.
Right.
I'll bring them out to go somewhere where they will always remember.
Okay.
You know, and then until today, they'll still talk about it. You know, like, Mommy, remember that time we went to this super park? It was so fun, you know?
Right.
So it's more of quality instead of quantity.
So you actually make time to wake up earlier.
Yeah.
Like you said, sacrifice your rest.
Yes.
Something has to go, isn't it?
Something has to go,
Yeah.
definitely. I mean, you want both. I love acting. I love my TV job. But at the same time, of course, I want to spend time with my kids, right? And I can't be selfish to like, rest while the kids get up and then have breakfast and go to school and not see their mom.
Right.
You know? So sometimes I actually work on 2-3 hours of sleep only.
Wow.
Yeah. That time when I was really busy.
And when you get back, are they already asleep? Usually. Oh.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. And then there are times when I don't see them for 2-3 days because I leave before they wake up and I come back when they're asleep.
Wow.
So they don't see me. So I feel really bad about that. I think all of us actually, we go through this mom guilt. Yeah, we will always feel guilty no matter what.
No matter what.
But you know, these kids, right? You just have to spend a few hours with them. You give them 100% attention. You put your phone away. That's it. They love you back. They forget that you're not there for the past 2-3 days.
It's like kind of like being present.
Yes.
Like when you are really present, you are present with them.
Yes, correct.
Okay, so this is like you said, I like that you acknowledge that that we are always constantly as a mom struggling with this as well. Right now, I want to quickly ask you, how do you manage? Right, okay, managing your children is one thing, but you have so many fans. Right? And I'm sure they demand something of you as well. I'm sure they will message you on PM and DMs, and then how do you manage that? And then when you don't reply, it's like, Nurul Aini kan, so sombong. She never reply my DM, you know?
Yeah.
So do you actually reply every DMs, every comments, and how do you manage a fan's expectation?
I don't reply to every comment and every DM.
Okay.
Because there are so many. Especially when you post something and they ask you questions, right? I'll just put a general answer for everybody. But you still get questions asked like, where do you buy that? Then you answer, right? Hi guys, I bought this from there. Then you still get like, hi,
the
where
question,
did you buy?
did you buy that?
it's normal. But putting yourself out there in social media, this is gonna happen for sure. You have to expect this to happen.
Right.
But you know, I'd rather talk about all those people who send hate, mean comments. Yeah, rather than those who ask questions. That one okay lah. But how do I handle negativity?
Yes. Wow, this is really good. And you know, we're gonna get to that. We're gonna get to that because how do you handle negativities? Handling all these challenges, a baby and vomiting and career challenges and haters. Oh wow. Okay, so we're gonna get to that. So if you are watching this right now, make sure you give all the hearts out and the thumbs up and hit all the shares out. And we would like to give a shout out also to our sponsor, Genius IQ Positive Parenting. Everything about raising kids and teens, helping them to be happier, smarter, more confident. And also make sure, remember, you hit the share because you get a chance to win our dining voucher from our participating restaurants and a cafe. And we'll be back. Shine TV.
enriching and very mind-boggling experience these past few days. And knowing that every child is a brilliant child. Alright? It's only a matter of just tapping on his where are his hidden gems, and believing in him. To describe the three words, to me it's been awesome, brilliant, and then very enriching.
What I like about this camp is that it brings you to the places where you think, oh, you may not reach in your life, and maybe help rediscover your dreams, and that everything can be successful. Three things to describe this camp is that adventurous, loving, and careful and caring.
Good job.
What I like about this 2 days workshop basically is the involvement part of the parents journeying together with our child to learn and relearn as parents ourselves. It's very purposeful, and I like it that the getting involved, and then the facilitators, the coach, they're so encouraging, and they helped us, even parents and child, to bond together and learn together. Simply awesome. Thank you.
Back on Shine TV, everything about loving yourself, turning your mess to message, breakdown to breakthrough. And now we're going to talk about the breakdowns, especially when you have haters, isn't it? Right?
Yes,
So
yes.
it's part of the package, right?
Yes.
Once you're out there, you will have haters,
Yeah.
no matter what you do.
No matter what.
You
You
can be a
know-
Mother Teresa.
Yeah,
You will
they are
still have-
always looking for something negative about you. Always pinpointing every little mistake or something wrong that you do. They will look out for all these
Look
kind
out
of
for
things,
this.
yeah. But you put yourself out there, you have to expect this will happen.
How do you
So,
handle that? Like,
How do I handle it?
yeah.
So one thing is that I don't share. I don't share when I get negative comments, and
Okay.
I don't layan.
Right.
I just ignore.
But they will comment on your IG,
No.
on your...
I won't even delete it. I will just,
You just leave it
I
there.
just leave it, yeah. And then,
Wow.
there will be people who will stand up for me. Like sometimes there's a whole argument
Happening right there.
right there, and I'll just watch.
Right.
Because-
do you read them? Do you read them?
I do.
Do you get affected?
I would be lying if I say I don't get affected.
Right. You,
I
you
do
feel
get
that
affected.
ouch, isn't it?
Yeah,
Like,
and
no
sometimes
matter-
you want to stand up for yourself. Like whatever they say, you don't
It's so
agree.
true.
Yeah,
It's so true. They say your hair is green, but your hair is not green,
Exactly. So
right?
you want to stand
Yeah.
up for yourself, but
Yeah.
then there's no point, because some of these people, they just want attention. So the more you layan, the more you reply,
Right.
they'll be happy that, oh my god, I got her attention. They'll screenshot and say, hey, look, she's replying to my message. So just ignore. That's what you should do. And I
Right.
know that it gets to you sometimes. There are times when it gets really bad that I don't even want to know. Like I have friends and
Right.
family members who will screenshot and send me, hey, look at what they're saying about you.
Yeah.
So you have to tell your friends and
Yes,
family members,
yes,
hey,
yes.
stop sending.
Don't do
I
that.
don't want to know, because it's better not to know sometimes,
Yeah.
And also, as hard as it is
Mm.
to say, to actually not get affected by it, I know you will get affected, but you have to try to move on and not let it affect you at all.
To know your truth.
Yeah,
To
I mean,
know you are not that. Just to
Exactly.
tell yourself, to
Exactly.
convince yourself.
and you don't have to prove to all these people.
Yeah.
They're not important people in your life.
Mm.
They're not your family members. If it's your family members,
True.
yes, you need to explain yourself.
Right.
Clear the air. But these people, they just want attention.
So we're talking all about this loving yourself, positivity, injecting that to yourself, for yourself, because no one can do that better for you.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, and likewise, as you bring all this positivity to yourself, I notice that you do that to your children a lot. Okay, a lot. And this thing that you have about yourself, to have this bubble about positivity, and that you are also helping your kids with that. I read your IG, and I read something about what you wrote, that you have this email that you send out to your two children, and separately, right? Separately, and you send out these emails every day,
Almost every day.
Still now?
Until now. Yes.
Wow.
Yes. Till now.
Okay. Tell us about this email and this positive thing that you're sending to out every single day.
Almost
Every single day. So when does it happen? Why does it happen? How you get this idea? You know?
So what happened was this happened in 2014.
Okay.
2014
Right.
or 2013. I can't remember. I was filming in Malaysia.
Okay.
And I was depressed because I was having a hard time filming that particular drama. It was very challenging, and I was away for about 14 days from my kids, and it was torture because at that point of time I was still breastfeeding my daughter.
Wow.
And then I was feeling so down, like I can't breastfeed her, and then here I am facing a challenge, and then I solat, and then something just tell me to record all these feelings. So
your feelings, to journal. Okay.
Like, and then I wrote it in my phone, my notes, and it got so long, nangis, all by myself.
Right.
And then I wanted my children to know how I feel.
Wow.
So when I was there, and then I thought, you know what? Why not? I email them this, and then when they grow up, I'll give them the password, and they'll know how I feel because they probably won't remember that I was away for 14 days, but. Maybe when they read, they'll be like, oh my God, see, she left us for 14 days, but this is how she felt, you know.
Wow.
She went to work, but then she thought of us, you know.
Right.
Salma nak nangis tau.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Like, tissue, please.
So that
tissue moments.
That was how it started.
Wow.
So I wrote down my feelings, and I told them how bad I felt, you know, about being away. But still, I want to do something that I love.
Right. Okay. So
sorry.
We're gonna have like tissue moments right now. Really, really like. Okay, this is life. So this is what happens in life. Okay.
We are not acting.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. So, that was how it started. Okay. And
so
then,
how were you feeling? Like really at that moment? What was that feeling like?
I really wanted to just drop everything and go home. I just really wanted to be with my babies.
Right.
Yeah. And then my husband was I call him all the time, and I told him that it's very challenging here. I don't know why I'm doing this, you know. I don't know whether this is worth it. I'm away from my children and I'm not happy, you know. But it was just that particular drama that I did that was really challenging. So my husband said that, you know, you committed to it. You know, you have to still carry on, and after it's done, then you can have all the time with the children. So my husband has always been that.
He supports
you know.
you.
Yeah, you know, he doesn't like, wow, then just leave lah. You know, he's
You're the one who wanted to do it, right?
Exactly,
like,
you know,
okay.
and the fact that he lets me go, he lets me be away from the kids for 14 days, even though I'm still breastfeeding my daughter fully, you know.
Right.
That really shows something. So when he says that, it gives me he really supports me lah. So I'm very semangat lah. I'm like, okay, you know what, I'm gonna get through this.
Right.
So that's how this whole email thing started.
Okay.
And then
so you expressed yourself.
Yes.
Oh wow.
And then after that, I told my husband, hey, I opened an email for the kids. I said, separately, I say, so maybe we can email them their milestones and, you know, short little stories that we probably go through with them, take short videos and photos of them, and then send to them. And he's like, it's a very good idea.
Yeah.
So both of us started doing it.
So he also does that separately?
He does.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. So whenever he spends time with them, and then there's something memorable that they did, and he'll snap a photo or make them post, and then he'll write a very funny short caption for them, which is really cute. And then now, when I look back, right, because it's been a few years, right, when I look back and I read, I can cry, you know, because there are pictures of them when they're so cute and so fat and so innocent, and they do something really cute, you know. First day in kindergarten, you know, and then the cute little things that they do, and I'm so glad I started on that. And I think to all parents out there, if you haven't done this, you should. You know, the only downside is if kalau macam internet world mati lah.
Right,
then it's all gone lah, kan. But then you see now we don't even develop photos anymore.
No, we don't.
You know, it's all digital. Yes. Everything is in your phone. So kalau your phone rosak, the gambar all gone. You know, so you document that. You document that. Yeah. And you know what you have done is a very powerful
you know, maybe without you realizing, this is a power of self-love. When we love ourselves, when we want to journey into getting to know ourselves, the power of journaling, which is what you have just done, is actually the power of journaling. And when you journal, you express yourself, you acknowledge your feelings, and that's kind of like a therapy on its own, right? It's a coping mechanism for parents out there. If you're going through these challenging moments, like doing what Nurul has suggested, like writing your own journal and expressing them out. And I guess like this is something that we got to do anyway, because we have to have an outlet of release,
and it makes
regardless.
You feel better, really.
Yeah, it does. And you documenting it, just like emailing it out to the kids and hoping that one day they will read that. I think that's beautiful. And you know what? I'm just having this thought right now. I just want to share this out. Maybe you may pick that up or not, but you know, those emails that you send out to your children, if you document that into a book, Nurul, I think it's gonna go. Yeah, I'll buy. Will you? Will you? Okay, comment below. Okay, so we say Nurul. Okay, book.
And you know, it's not just the positivity that you email them. You know, you even email them when they do something wrong.
Wow.
Yes, I do.
That.
So
okay.
when they don't do well for tests or what, right? I'll make them pose with the test paper looking sad. I'll say, you tell me how you feel now, and then I'll take a picture. So they'll take pose with the test paper, and I'll send it to them. But of course, the messages in there, my captions will be like, this is how you look like when you score blah 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 for your maths. You know, that kind of thing. So when they grow up, when they watch, they know their ups and downs. They know when they did well, they know when they fail.
Wow.
You know? So it's not just about the good, it's also about the bad.
It is about the breakdowns to breakthrough and mess to message. So we're gonna be back in a bit. Make sure that you hit the shares and all the love. This is so much love in this show. All the loves, all the hearts out, and make sure you share the positivity, and you get a chance also to win a dining voucher with our favorite cafes and restaurants. And we love this show for today. Hit the hearts out, everyone, and we'll be back on Shine TV.
We like this program very much because we learn a lot of techniques that we can put to use throughout our whole life. I think this is a life learning skills, and this program is really fantastic, awesome, and we will encourage other people who has not learned of this technique to attend this session. This is actually very, very awesome.
Hi, my name is Faizal. I came here to this workshop with my daughter and my wife. And in these 2 days, we have learned a lot of techniques which will be useful for my daughter's upcoming PSLE exams. And this course is very full of energy and positivity. We also learn how, as a parent, we have to play a role in their studies, not just telling them to study and not doing anything about it. This course is simply is very awesome. It's value for money, and it's well recommended for any kind of students at any age. even for myself, I learn a lot. So I'm going to use it for myself also, all the techniques.
I like that the techniques are very fast and easy. Like you don't have to spend so much time on one subject. Like because sometimes you spend so much time on one subject, you don't have enough time for the others, and then like the results won't be balanced. Also, I like that the coach is very energetic, and this program is not so much of just learning like many other programs, and there's also fun and games. Three words to describe my experience would be that it's very awesome, energetic, and fun.
What I learned from this program is I'm not so interested in the techniques and all that. What I learned about myself is my daughter really needs me. You know, there was a barrier which I didn't realize, you know, and this program and the programs that we attended before this, you know, there's a Jack Canfield, they made us come for a short program. That really opened my mind as to what my child needs. It's not always about studies. My daughter is reacting in a certain way because there's something else I did not fulfill, her emotional needs. And this program, you know, other than these techniques and all that, made me realize that my daughter needs me in different ways. And if I keep her happy, somehow she'll find ways and means to please me, which is through her studies, through her behavior and all that. I think that benefited me more than I would say the techniques. Of course, the techniques help because her results are ultimately the goal. So I'm glad I learned about this and I'm here. And the three things about this program, the three words about this program is awesome, enlightening, and amazing.
Hi. Okay. Today, Gen IQ is one of the valuable program that me and my wife and together with a child, with my daughter, my own lovely daughter, we attended the class. It's so valuable and we really love this course. We like it and we learn a lot of things, which is so-called learn and unlearn, to relearn. So and that's where we can able to coach our player to be a better person, to be successful for future. Thank you so much, Gen IQ.
What I've learned for this 2 days program is that we understand a lot about our child, and that I as a parent will actually do my role as a coach, so that my player, that is my child, will be a successful player. So in order to do that, we both need to understand each other's roles, and then we can work hand in hand so that she can do better in her life.
I've learned that for these 2 days, during the program, I can do many techniques for my exams that is coming up, and I am 100% sure that I can do it with the help of the techniques and my parents as coaches. Thank you very much.
Back again, shine, all the breakdowns to the breakthroughs, a mess to message, and truly, truly loving yourself from the inside out. So we were all talking about how you are, keeping all this positivity with your children. Where do you get this idea? Like, just now I heard you said that you were in the middle of that breakdown, and then you had, you pray, right? And then you had that inspiration. Is it just that inspiration, that moment of inspiration, or have you always been an avid reader of positive parenting books, or you watch a certain shows, or where do you get inspired?
I don't read a lot.
Oh,
which
okay.
is not good, guys. You guys must read a lot. I always tell my kids to read a lot, and I don't. I don't read parenting books.
Okay.
It's just something that you feel, at that moment. And my style of parenting, I guess I am more of instilling positivity to my children from how I feel, like doing the right thing. I don't base on website or internet, but it's what I feel.
It's a natural flow.
Yeah,
your instinctive flow.
Yes, correct.
Okay.
There's no, you see, parenting, there's no right or wrong.
Yeah.
It's how you do it, and everybody's got different way of
Ways
parenting.
of parenting, yeah.
But my way is more of fun and positivity.
Fun and positivity.
Yeah, between my husband and me, I'm the more fun one. That's very obvious,
Right.
guys, My husband is very strict. He's more towards education, you know, or you must
discipline.
Yeah, discipline. You must do well. But I'm more of like, Mala, put the books away. We'll go out for a while. You know, I'm more of that.
Right.
And I think it's important to have a balance. And I'm glad my husband is like that. If both fun, mati lah. Kan? But
so there's a balance.
Yeah, there's a balance. And I am more of positivity and fun. My kids will always come to me when like they encounter something in school. For example, a bully. Right? If they go to my husband will go like, then you hit him back.
Okay.
So my husband will be like, oh my god, you need to do this. But for me, it's like, okay, so what is the right thing to do? I won't tell them what to do, but I will ask them what is the right thing to do.
Right.
Your heart, what does your heart tell you?
Right.
And my children will, just like me, do the right thing by telling teacher lah.
So you were saying like, you know, heart-based parenting. So I'll call that heart-based parenting. Like you really bring it out from the heart. But being women, you know, we have our flow of our moods as well, right? So if we follow our hearts, okay, sometimes we get angry, sometimes we get upset. So how do you manage that? I mean, because if it's heart-based parenting, if I'm moody, I'm like, I will be a Tarzan to them, right? So how do you manage those mood swings that you feel and then filter them out from your kids? How do you have that discipline to just filter out only the, like you said, the fun part, the positive out, and then what about those trashy, shitty feelings that you have, right? How do you filter that out?
You know, I have to thank my mom for this.
Okay.
My mom has always been a very, very patient person. I don't know how she did it. She raised the four of us all by herself.
Wow.
She was the only one working. All four of us were still in school.
Okay.
And she has never once screamed at us. I don't remember growing up my mom scolding us at all.
Wow.
You know, and she, even though I know that she was having a hard time, she makes sure that when she comes back, all her tiredness and everything, she leave it outside the door. She comes inside and she's this positive, happy person who's always talking about having fun, bringing us out, bringing us to eat. So I guess I learned that from my mom, how I'm able to separate my emotional and anger feeling, moody feelings. But when I'm with the kids, I instill fun and positivity.
Right.
Yeah, it's my mom.
So that's a role model.
Yeah.
The role model that you have and you grew up with. So like now that you have this practice with your children, do you have these daily rituals that you do with your kids? Like something on a day-to-day basis that you will do, must do, or certain words that you do with your children? Like
rituals is really hard for people who are working in the TV line.
Right.
Because our time is all over the place. Sometimes we don't really get to be with them. But I haven't been working for about 3 months now, and I've been with them every single day.
Wow.
So what happened is after school they come back, we'll eat together, and then we'll go through what they learn in school.
Okay.
But you know, I'm not a very strict person when it comes to education. I don't make them open your textbooks. Okay, now we'll study.
Now.
Yeah, you know, I don't do that. I'll see what their mood is like. So when they come back, and then I'll ask them what you want to do today, right? And then if they, of course, no TV, no internet. Mondays to Fridays.
So no TV.
No TV.
Yeah, I practice that too.
Yeah.
So Monday to Friday, no television. Okay.
Yeah.
Side note: do you know that our ex-MM minister mentor, he practices that, like no television. Yeah. So I'm so with you on that. No TV Monday to Friday.
Mondays to Friday.
Right.
Yeah.
That's good.
No TV, no internet. They only go on the internet when there's homework online.
Right.
Homework online. But other than that, no. Mondays to Fridays is really a day for us to spend time together if we can, and also to learn whatever we learn in school.
Right.
So, and then I'll spend time with them. It doesn't have to be sitting down doing assessments. You can be talking. You know,
spending time can be just talking.
Yeah, you can just be talking to them. And my daughter has a lot of stories. She's very drama. So she would tell me stories. Sometimes I get sleepy because it's quite boring. But it's really fun to hear their experience and what they do in school. And then also every single day at 8 p.m. is our reading time. And then
so you do have that reading like a ritual?
Yes,
Yeah.
every single day.
Every
so
day?
Yeah.
Okay.
And it's very important for you to also read when they are reading, because when they see you doing something, they will also do it.
Children don't just listen to you, they follow what you do.
Yes.
So you do have this reading ritual. So what do you do in this reading ritual?
So all of us will pick up a book.
Okay.
Like I'll pick up my book and then they will pick up their book. And my daughter, she doesn't like reading, but she will still take a book and pretend to flip the pages. You know, it's about doing
so
it
it's a moment of like a moment. How long does that take for the
an hour.
family? Half an hour.
Yeah.
So half an hour, 8 o'clock, everybody is in reading mode.
Yes.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
And then of course my daughter is the only one who won't focus. Then she will like, mommy, shh. So it's like 30 minutes of silence, you know.
Okay.
And the best thing is that whatever book I'm reading, I will make sure that it's child friendly
Okay.
No romance novel from the kids. So whatever book I'm reading, right? And then sometimes when I see something interesting I want to share with them, I will stop and say, hey, you know what? There's this girl. She went through this and then she met blah blah blah, and I will story with them.
You talk about that.
I'll talk about it from whatever is from my book, even though it's an adult book. I will talk to them about it, and they'll find it so interesting, you know. And then they will share with me what they are reading as well. So it's a moment of sharing. It's really nice. I really, really love our reading session.
Actually, like what you've just said is very powerful, because a lot of parents think that like helping kids do well in school is just sitting with them for assessments. What you have just done is actually you have supported your child to even practice oral comprehension, you know, like, you know, reading what you have. Okay, let's talk about what you have just read. This is what's going to happen in school. Talk about what you are seeing, you know, so you are encouraging that as well. So this is all amazing, the ritual that you have. And I hear a lot, you mentioning about your husband. Again, they always say behind a successful man is a successful woman, but behind a successful woman is an amazing supportive man. So he has been the one giving you all the positivity and all that. Like tell me about that, and I want you to share also with the viewers how that is important, this spouse support.
Okay, so he understands my job. I mean, I've known him even before I got into TV.
Right.
So he knows the demands, and he has never once tell me not to do something. Never. Even though sometimes I feel like, I don't think I want to accept this job, then he will tell me all the positive things that will come out of it. So it makes me change. Like it will change my perspective and look at it in a positive way. And not only that, his support. When I was filming, there was one point of time when I was filming, I tell you, 21 days straight, 14 hours. And my kids, I can't send my kids to school, I can't send my kids to enrichment, I can't put my kids to sleep. And he took over every single thing.
Wow.
I really am very, very grateful for him. At that point of time, I felt like the worst wife ever, honestly. I not only don't cook for him, I don't prepare anything for the kids, you know. So he did everything without any complaints.
Wow.
Yeah, you know, and he would just go like, tomorrow you're working, and say, yeah. Then he would just, okay. So he knows, you know, he will take over everything. But it's not just one way. So me, for myself, I support my husband also 100%.
Right.
And I'm always behind him in whatever he does.
Right.
And trust is also very important. So a lot of couples, right, as a wife, we think that the husband must always be around us. But I don't believe in that. I'm not a clingy sort of wife. And believe it or not, I actually let my husband go on holidays with his friends.
Wow.
Yeah, I do. I even pack his luggage for him. Because it is important for you to trust your partner.
That key is trust.
Yeah.
When you have that trust, I mean, you are in the entertainment industry, like he would have to have trust for you. And then like hearing what you've said, like you are also giving him that space for him to be him, and he gives you that space for you to be you. And that is perfect. That is perfect. That amazing trust that you have. So we are, you know, having this amazing conversation of positivity, positive parenting, positive love, heart-based parenting. I'm feeling all the love, don't you? So if you do, make sure you hit the hearts out, everyone, and hit the share. Spread this love around. Not because you want to get the chance to get the dining voucher, of course, but you do share this same message and mission that we have to spread positivity, love, and this, you know, this idea of fly. This first love yourself, coming from yourself inside out to the world out there. And just like our sponsor, Genius IQ Positive Parenting, all about raising kids that are not just smart, but raising kids that are more confident, happy, healthier children. So we will be back on the show in a bit, and Shine TV back soon.
And this program specifically helps parents and their children go through schooling on a much easier way, so that they have time for themselves, important time for the children, especially for working adults who have careers, and sometimes we don't have much time with our children, and this specifically meets that need. It cuts down the learning time so that they have free time on the weekends. Saturday and Sundays can be especially for the child. They can go out together, not spend too much time on studying, and enjoy each other's company, and that's important. It actually took me a long time to teach her spelling before, but now I can say it's going to take a very short time. The other thing is, I think the 3 words I could describe for this 2 days was enlightening, very loving family of people who care for us, and I think bright future for any child who comes. So that's the 3 things which I think most parents want for their children,
Hi, my name is Nikita, and I'm glad that I actually signed up for this program. It being I would say it's like a birthday gift that I give to my daughter. Yeah, because many years I felt that just buying toys is just clutter up your space and all that. But as a working mom, I felt that I need to learn something to help her to study, and not just telling her study, all the time. And I feel like as a kid at that age, and given the education system in Singapore right now, there's a lot of words that I never used to learn when I was her age at 8 years old. So I feel that the whole education system has changed tremendously. And with these techniques that at this Genius IQ is really a great boost to our children's confidence, because they learn a lot of techniques. With these techniques, right, I think I get a far better idea of how I can do it even better, to help her, especially in her weaker subjects. And I'm so glad that I took this course, yeah. And I would recommend that you do it as well if you are a parent. Thank you very much.
Back on Shine, and we're gonna wrap this up right now. This was so amazing, like this heart-based parenting, everything about the feelings, the heart, about intuitive parenting, mindful parenting, positivity. So Nurul, what do you have to say, like last words to our audience watching this right now, to parents especially? What do you have to tell parents, both mummies and daddies alike?
Okay, I guess when it comes to parenting, like I mentioned, there is no right or wrong. It's really about how you do it and how you feel about it. For me, it's all about the heart, and like you say, heart-based parenting. That's very good. And it's what you feel and what you want to instill to your children. For me, it's positivity and fun. And I've always been the sort who looks for the positive instead of the negative.
Right.
Yeah, in everything, when someone treats you bad, you don't straight away say, oh, that person is a bad person, but instead you say, maybe he's going through something. That's how you see positivity in everything.
Right.
That's very important to me. And I think also I got that from my mom. My mom has always been the sort who thinks positive of someone instead of negative.
Right.
Yeah.
So it's about picking up the good, okay, and focusing and highlighting on the good in your child, right? So what is the good in your child, and highlight that about them, and then focusing that on them. And of course, I mean, there are things that don't work out, but it's like trying to find a silver lining,
and get through it,
to everything. Is that same message that we are talking about, like the message in the mess, and then the breakthrough through the breakdown. Right, so that is so fly, so shine, so first love yourself. Nurul Aini, the icon that I know, the positive person that I know, and I'm so glad to have you in this show. You are so the embodiment of what we are talking about. Thank you.
Thank you,
Nurul.
Suria.
Thank you so much.
Thank you for having me, Shine TV. Thank you so much. I'm so glad I shared, and I hope my sharing has been at least a little bit beneficial to everyone out there.
Yeah, you are indeed the icon of what we are all about. You know, this message of positive parenting and also message of Shine is all about loving yourself, and that is so you.
Thank you.
So you. Thank you so much. And special bonus for you, if you hit the share, the likes, and you spread all the love, you have a chance, a winning chance to get a free dining voucher with our favorite cafes and restaurant. All you need to do is to hit the share and likes and hearts, and also comment below, and our team is going to pick up one winner for you to win a free dining voucher with our favorite cafe and restaurant. So make sure you hit the share. And if you are wondering, how do I get started? How do I move from here? We actually have a free guide for you, right? It's a free Genius IQ positive parenting guide, and it's all free. All you need to do is just comment below. Just comment free Genius IQ guide. Comment, just type those words below, free Genius IQ guide, and you will get that in your messenger right away. So we're going to message you, and we're going to send you emails on all these tips on how you can raise your kids and your teens in a positive way, helping them with their challenges in school and their lives so that they can score, not just in school, but also in life. So just comment below, free Genius IQ guide. And thank you again, Genius IQ Positive Parenting, for your sponsorship of this program, and also the free guide to parents, to help parents raise kids and teens without raising your stress level. So I'm gonna see you again in the next episode. Watch us and catch us again next week, every Thursday, you all. So, okay, 9 o'clock. And stay positive, keep the hearts out, and always remember our mantra, everybody. Let's do this together. Okay, so no matter what we do, no matter how it is in our life, we always remember to fly. And before you fly, you always first love yourself. See you next Thursday, 9 p.m. Shine TV. Bye for now. Bye.